A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Leicester City tipped to wreck Aston Villa transfer plan with 30 meters transfer. If Aston Villa fail to get the best deal for their players, they are tipped to bring in a defender in the shape of Steven Gerrard.
Currently, the former Liverpool and Manchester City midfielder is linked with a move to the Premier League. But the move is likely to prove fruitless given the club's inability to attract top players.
Gerrard, who has a huge fanbase, is expected to attend the first leg of Leicester City's Champions League tie with PSV Eindhoven on Monday. Jamie Vardy will return to training.
The former Leicester City striker is likely to make his comeback in the weekend's game against Aston Villa. The England international has been out since early March after suffering a medial collateral ligament injury.
Brendan Rodgers revealed yesterday, the 6th of April, that Vardy is still experiencing pain when striking the ball. Hopefully, this will be his last injury as a Leicester City player.
But, as with many of the team's players, Vardy's comeback is a major booster. Injury that has kept the England international out for more than a month has left the club's players in a weakened position.
Vardy has only played twice this season but has been a constant presence in the team's midfield. Leicester have won 2 of their last 4 Premier League games, and the forward is a big boost to the team's form.
They are in second place in the Premier League and have won their last 2 games. The forward has missed a total of 11 games due to the injury.
The manager said that Vardy would be assessed day by day. When he returns to training, the winger is expected to regain his place in the starting lineup, although he may be eased back into action with substitute appearances.
However, he must first prove that he is ready for the first team. Youri Tielemans will not be included in Aston Villa's transfer plan.
Leicester City's Youri Tielemans is being tracked by Premier League rivals Arsenal and Tottenham. The midfielder's contract is up in the summer and the Gunners have held talks with his agent.
But Leicester are reluctant to sell him as he has only 18 months left to run. Moreover, Villa have no intention of securing a loan deal for the Belgian.
Aston Villa will not be able to sign the Belgian striker, who has less than 18 months left on his contract. Leicester are keen on signing the box-to-box midfielder and could make a bid for him if they can find the necessary PS 30 meters.
Aston Villa are also interested in signing the Frenchman, but will have to wait until the summer to make a decision. Tielemans' technical attributes have made him an attractive option for Premier League clubs.
The Belgian can play in various midfield roles, such as box-to-box midfielder and deep central midfielder. His ball skills are excellent and he ranks in the 95th percentile of central midfielders for passing accuracy and tackling.
In short, he is a dynamic engine with ambition. Aston Villa are targeting 3 new attacking players in June.
Their goal is to finish in the top 8 next season. To do that, they need quality in the starting lineup, improving their ball retention and preventing their attacks from failing.
As such, the club will likely spend a large amount next summer to sign quality players. It's worth considering a potential loan deal for Youri Tielemans.
Everton defenders Yerry Mina and Donny van de Beek return to fitness. The 2 Everton defenders have been out of action for several months, but both have returned to training and will be in the side when the club travel to Liverpool on Sunday.
Both have been out for months after sustaining injuries that prevented them from starting the previous game against Manchester United. Donny van de Beek has been out for a similar length of time.
Both players will be vital to Lampard's side as they fight to stay up in the Premier League. Both defenders are expected to be available for Wednesday's match against Leicester City.
Yerry Mina has played 10 Premier League games for Everton this season. Donny van de Beek is set to return as well.
The Dutchman has been out with a thigh injury since November. In addition to Donny van de Beek, Everton have also been without Mason Holgate and Tom Davies.
The news that Everton have 2 defenders returning to fitness is welcomed, as the club's injury list has a high turnover of managers. This means that managers can make erratic decisions about player fitness and risk playing with an unfit player.
The club's injury record this season has been appalling, but this should soon improve. Hopefully this can be the start of a better season for the Toffees.
Leicester City linked with PSV Eindhoven midfielder Ibrahim Sangar. There are rumours that Leicester City have been linked with a move for PSV Eindhoven midfielder Ibrahim Sanger.
The 23-year-old has been a standout performer for PSV since joining the club in the summer. He has averaged 3.4 tackles, 2.4 interceptions and 72.8 passes per game in the league.
While the English Premier League is full of midfielders, Brendan Rodgers is keen on a change of pace in midfield and has made a steer bid for the PSV midfielder. Sanger is also being tracked by Aston Villa, who played against Leicester City in the Europa Conference League quarter-finals last season.
With Youri Tielemans likely to leave this summer, Sangaré could prove to be the perfect replacement for the Ivorian. A loan deal for the Namibian international is likely to be a difficult task given the high wages that he has received during his time at the club.
However, a long-term contract would be beneficial for both parties. Sanger has been linked with Southampton in the summer, but they have failed to sanction the deal due to Mike Ashley's unwillingness to sanction it.
Man City manager criticizes people who suggest spending money in transfer market only. Manchester City are preparing an offer for Tottenham star Harry Kane.
However, Jurgen Klopp has dismissed this suggestion, saying Liverpool cannot compete with the Premier League leaders. Guardiola, however, rejects the criticism and believes Liverpool's failure to meet FFP regulations is partly due to poor ownership.
The Man City manager says City abide by financial fair play rules and are the beneficiaries of good ownership. The Man City manager has been openly critical of those who say that they should only spend money on the transfer market.
He said, "For over a decade, we've been relying on our financial strength to win games. But we know better players will come along at some point.
You've got to spend money to make your team competitive, even if you're not winning the Champions League." Manchester City have been spending a lot of money in the transfer market recently.
But other teams have spent as much or more. So how does spending help your team? The answer lies in bringing in the right players and using the right systems.
Guardiola has been successful at this, and has proved his methods work. We will be glad to hear the rest of his comments.
This will surely give us confidence in the way we do business. Leicester City's transfer plans to wreck Aston Villa's transfer plan.
In a bid to get their title hopes back on track, Leicester City have identified a target in PSV's Ibrahim Sangaré. The club must raise PS 30 meters in order to sign the Algerian midfielder.
West Ham and Villa have also been linked with the player. Sanger played for PSV in the Europa Conference League and impressed during his loan spell.